everyone, it's Tammy, and I'm going to try the 10 cards in 20 minutes again, only this time I think we're only going to make, I don't know how many cards we're going to make. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because it's really 8 cards, and I've already made this one, so I just wanted you to see what they're going to look like, and we're going to make 7 cards in 20 minutes or less. So, this is an A2 sized card, so this is 8.5 by 4 1/4, and I have it with the obviously the top fold, and then this is cut 1/4 inch smaller on each side and just placed in the middle, and I put a ribbon with a bow, and this is watercolor paper, and I used the Tim Holtz Distress ink. So, and I used this paper punch to cut the watercolor paper. So I haven't cut the watercolor paper yet, and I have cut, the only thing I've done is cut the 3 layers of paper. I haven't done anything else. So we will see how quickly we can get this going. So without any further ado, how about we go ahead and start the timer, and let's see how long this takes us. So I'm going to go ahead and punch these, and honestly, I'm just going to bring up my little trash bag, and sorry it's noisy, it's just an old Michael's bag that I just have all my trash in, and I am just going to literally clip this into the trash can, because if you don't with this one, it is a big problem because these little dots get everywhere. So I guess, I don't know how much I can do before we start the clock. So I'm always a little bit intimidated to start without telling you guys that I'm starting, so I don't know. So I don't want to clip off too much, just the very end. And these punches are awesome for that. I really like these kind of punches. I'm kind of excited to see what we can do here. I really like this card too. I got this new stamp set. It's called Painted Posies. It's from 2005 from Stampin' Up. I guess it was a Hostess set, but I found mine on eBay or Etsy. I don't remember which one. So I sometimes get stamps that way. What I'll do, especially on eBay, is go to the auctions and go to the newest ending or ending soonest or whatever. And then if there's something that I like that's ending right away, you can sometimes get a really good deal if there's no other bids. I don't really like to go into the bidding war, especially if it's not something that I am like really truly wanting. If it is, I don't mind getting a little bit of the bidding war, but it's not really my nature to do that, so I don't really mind. Unless it's something I really, really like, I won't bid for it if somebody else has. But lots of times you'll find things on there that no one has bid for, so you can bid for them at the price that they're asking. And usually, if you do it close enough to the ending time, you win. So I like to do that. But be careful when you do that, because you also have to look at the shipping. They don't tell you how much shipping is usually, or they do, but not when you're bidding. So you need to be careful of that. And sometimes you can get caught up in the whole bidding war, just because it's fun to win. So now I am going to score all of these. Actually, I'm going to fold all of these. This is my bone folder. I don't like to use the scoring tool on my cutter because I never seem to get them really straight. I seem to do a much better job if I just do it this way. It's still not always perfectly straight, but I say it's a homemade card or handmade card, and a little bit of cockeyedness is absolutely fine. So I actually got this cardstock at Michael's. They were having a sale for all their Recollections collection, $2 a pack. I wish I would have gotten more. I really like this. I think it was called the Seaside pack. It came with these browns and blues. I really liked it. I did get, I think, 3 sets that day. I just got white cardstock and this one, and then I got some with different colors that, you know, pink and green and blue. it's like I didn't even know they were having the sale on that when I went there. So sometimes it seems like those kind of sales always hit me, and I wasn't prepared. I didn't have like a list going, which I normally would have done if I knew I was going to get paper. I would have written down colors that I know I need, but I figured these colors I could always use, and I really like this color, so I'm glad that I got it. And it reminds me a little bit of the Tip Top Taupe, which we're going to use on this from Stampin' Up. Okay, and then I did go ahead and cut the blue, obviously, and I ran it through my Cuttlebug with the polka dot front. I just thought that was really cute, and I knew I couldn't do all of that in 20 minutes if I tried. So I'm just going to put a ribbon on these, and I don't have that much ribbon. I only have, I don't know, a few little bits of ribbon, so we'll see if I even have enough to do all of the cards. I'm not sure, and I don't know if I'll have enough to do all of them and a bow, so I may just do all of them in a knot, or I don't know. Let's just see what I have. I'm going to cut it pretty close. So there's one. I'll see what I get when I get close. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm afraid to cut any more. Let me see if I have any more of any color similar to this. Oh, I do have some up here. I wonder if it's the same color. It might even be the same color. Is that the same color? I do have more. Okay, cool. Okay. 7. But I think I am still just going to do a knot just to make it a little less expensive to make, being frugal. And I guess that's probably enough for a knot. 1, 2, throw that away. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this thing going. I'm working against the clock here, people. Okay, I'm going to move these over. I'm going to put a piece of white cardstock down so you guys can see a little better. And I'll take one of these and one of these, and I'll just put a little bit of glue on each end and in the middle. And I will just stick it on the bottom here, somewhere close to the bottom. I don't really have a specific spot for it, just somewhere close to the bottom. Make it pretty pretty. And then I can take one of these and put it through. I love these watercolor sets. It seems like they are the, I don't know, I don't want to say the easiest to do, but they are like pretty easy to do, like this kind of card. I don't know if it's just me being excited about them right now or what, but usually I double knot those, but you get a prettier knot if you just do it once, and I know everybody else online just seems to do it once, so I'm just going to go for the one time right now, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully they won't unravel. And this is going to be like a gift that I can give to somebody. I think what I'll do is I'll give them 6 with envelopes, and I will keep 2 to give as to use as just cards. But I don't know. I'm making so many cards, I really don't know how I'm going to use them all. It's kind of crazy. I'm getting a little bit out of control with the cards, but I can't help it. I love them, and I love making all of these. It's just so much fun. Ooh, this is a little piece of string. Yikes. Yikes. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I know I can do it. I know I can do it. I know I can do it. Yay! Had to psych myself up. And I'm just kind of angle cutting those so that it's just cute. 2, 3. Let's put some glue on this bad boy. if you guys are like crafters and you don't have an ATG gun, I would say that should maybe be your next purchase. I absolutely love my ATG gun. I use it all the time. And I did a video on things that I really like and things that I think are essential, and I don't think I ever posted it, and now I can't find it, so I don't know. I need to maybe do another one, but that is definitely one of those things. The ATG gun is a time saver and a cost saver, and I would definitely recommend it to anyone who's going to use or make cards or scrapbook, because you use so much tape in your scrapbooking and card making that it will pay for itself. And I've had mine for years. I've probably had mine literally 8 years, and I still use my snail. I buy just the refills of snail occasionally, but I don't even know the last time I bought a refill of snail. I usually go online and buy like a pack of 12 of them because it's just cheaper that way, and you guys all know that I'm frugal. So I buy, and I also buy my ATG gun tape in bulk as well. I usually buy 12 or 24 of those, however I can get them the cheapest, and usually those are about, I don't know, I'm gonna say $3 a roll. And same with the snail, it's probably close to $3 a roll, but the snail lasts a quarter of the time that the ATG lasts. Maybe even less than that, maybe only like a fifth of the time that the ATG lasts. So I would highly recommend the ATG, and they sell pink ones now that are really cute and that are smaller than this. This is a 1/4 inch size tape, and they're still the same 1/4 inch size, but this is actually like an industrial one that I got, I don't even know, before they started selling them for crafters, and I spray painted mine pink many moons ago because I thought it was red and it was just very industrial looking. It looked like it was something for a man and not for a woman. So I made her pink. And that was just super easy, and it's really nice to reload. And I know in one of my videos I did a reloading. If you guys want to see how to do a reloading, like a video all by itself, let me know and I'll be happy to film one. There's probably some out there. YouTube has some of everything, it seems. Yeah, these are really cute, and I think that we're doing a good job on time. I'm not really sure. I'm not looking at the clock. I do not know, and I'm not going to know until we're done. But I think that we're doing pretty good. So this is just kind of a cheater method. I know that you can take the ribbon and go all the way around and then come back around and tie it, but why would you, when you can save half of your ribbon this way because you're not putting it all the way in the back, or at least a 1/4 of your ribbon this way? It just doesn't, to me, it doesn't make sense to use all of that if you don't have to. I think this is really cute. I love these colors together. I keep moving my white paper, sorry guys. It's like taupe and light blue, or brown and blue. Actually, my bedroom is brown and blue, like chocolate brown, and close to that color, blue. I have 3 walls that are painted this color, and then I have 1 wall that's painted chocolate, and then my bathroom is also kind of the same way. I bought a really pretty shower curtain. This was back in like 2009, and I remember because that's when I got my divorce, so I bought all new stuff then because, you know, I just didn't want to have all my old stuff. So I got new stuff, and I painted my room, and I painted some of the house, and I just made it mine. And now I'm remarried and nothing's mine again. That's not entirely true. This room is mine, but it's atrocious. I shouldn't even claim it. I'm embarrassed by it. I need to figure it out. Okay, so we have all of those done, and I'm truly not embarrassed by it. That was a little harsh. And I guess we can go ahead and tape those down to the cardstock base so that we'll have the card pretty much finished. And lots of times I'll go around each edge, but I'm not going to do that this time. I have been trying to be a little more frugal with my tape, and I just am putting it like on 2 edges and a little bit in the middle, because it really is strong tape and it holds really well. I started doing that when I got a different brand and I realized that it's strong, and then I just haven't stopped. I put in my regular brand, just because I usually get it from the same place, and I don't even know what brand it is. It's like a generic brand. If any of you guys want to know where I get it from, just let me know and I will look it up, because I just keep it saved on my computer, and then when I need it I just click on it and order as many more as I can. Usually I think I usually do 12 or 24 of both of these, like the snail and this, but not from the same store. The snail I don't really have a specific store, because I think I've only ordered it once and I still have some over there, and I just order the refills like I said. And then this I like to order from the same store, because I do go through this a lot, because I use a lot of tape, because I make a bazillion cards and I used to scrapbook like a maniac. I literally have probably 100 scrapbooks, and I loved it when I was doing it. But then, well, honestly, with the divorce and all of that, it kind of, because scrapbooking, I tell everyone, is about memories, and I didn't really have some good memories I wanted to scrapbook when I was going through my divorce, and then it just became such a problem to try to catch up, and I thought, well, I'm not going to spend all my time trying to play catch up and scrapbook some of these things and scrapbook him out of it, and I just didn't know what to do. So I didn't really do anything, and then now I still don't do anything with that. And there's, you know, pictures are so digital now, and my kids are older and they're not so into it. They used to love getting their picture taken, and now they're not so easily entertained with it. So I'm going to use this distressed ink in blue. It's called Salty Ocean, and I'm going to use the Mowed Lawn green, and then I have the Tip Top Taupe from Stampin' Up. So I'm going to just take off all these lids. And I don't know if that's smart or not, but we'll go for it anyway. And I'm going to, I think I'll start with the leaves. And to do this, this is a 2 stamping thing. And I should use a thingamajig, but I'm not going to because I can't find it. I haven't looked for it, but it's not handy, so I'm just going to go through and stamp this twice, like that. And then I'm going to not clean this. I'm going to take this one and do the same thing, and I'm just going to kind of try to line it up the best I can. But if it's a little off, it doesn't really matter, because these are watercolors, and sometimes that looks kind of cool when it's just a little off. And then I'm going to take this, and I'm just going to try to get the blue part not on this stem. So I'm going to just ink up the blue part, and I actually did pretty good. If I didn't, I have a wet wipe here just in case. Gosh, I'm doing pretty good with this. Holy shamoly, 3 for 3. That's insane. And then I'll take this and I'll do the same thing. And again, it doesn't particularly matter if I get it exactly on there. As long as I get it somewhat close, it looks pretty good. And I did stems on the last one with this green, but I don't really know if I even need stems. I think it looks cute like that. So I'm not going to worry about doing the stems. I think I'm just going to, and then I just went through it with this. I think I'm just going to not worry about the stems, because you can't really even tell. I think it's cute. Bum, 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 bum. And I don't know what this is called. I call it flicking, and I just think it puts a nice touch on the edges and just gives it a nice contrast on the paper. So there's one down, and we'll do the same thing for all the rest. If I can get them apart, goodness gracious. Start with the stems. 1, 2, and 1, 2, and careful not to get the stem again. 1, 2, 3, and then the middle of the blue. These would be pretty in purple too, like violets. I just wanted to use the blue to match the blue paper because I wanted to use the blue and brown combo. And I wanted to use the stamp set because I had just gotten it. Now I think we need another leaf in here. And so to do this, I'm just going to wipe this with my wet wipe. And then I'm just going to color one leaf. And then I'll wipe the other leaf with my wet wipe. And I'm just going to put it in here. Oh my goodness, I did that in Tip-Top Taupe. Don't do that. Oh well. We'll go over it with some green and just call it a day. It's gonna just be what it is. We all make mistakes. Yeah, I'll just leave it. So now I'm gonna take the Tip-Top Taupe and I'm going to go around. Luckily it does, it starts off really dark, but then it gets lighter as it dries, so it probably won't be that bad at all. I'll keep it to the side so we can look at it when we're done and see how it looks. I think I'll go ahead and do the Tip-Top Taupe on these and put the Tip-Top Taupe away so then I won't do that mistake again. So, because that's a shame. But hey, this is real life, people. I have some lasagna tortellini in the crock pot and it smells so good. Actually, I haven't put the tortellini in, but I need to. I should have done a recipe on it and posted it on my video channel. Listen to me, I'm old. Posted it here on YouTube. If I make it again, maybe I'll do that. Why don't you guys remind me of that, okay? Okay. I made it with Italian sausage and I kind of cut the sausage up into little chunks so that hopefully there will be big enough chunks that my daughter can pull them out because she is a vegetarian and I'm not. Okay, so now we have all of those done and we will start with the leaves again. Okay, I'm going to do this one. I'm going to put another leaf in the middle just because it's bugging me that it's there. It was bugging me that I had a kind of a hole in it. So here we go. One. Maybe I'll try to get them closer. 2. Oh, that's really close. I'll do one more. 3. Okay, and then we will fill them on. 1, 2, 3. And then we will do this one. Try not to get the stem again. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Very cute, very cute, very, very, very cute. Still a little bit of green right there might help. There we go. I'll just do that for all of them. And let's see. 1, 2. Oh, look how close I got those. That was nice. Do you guys know what the thingamajig is, or stamp-a-majig? It's a little block that allows you to put stamps in the same spot, so you could make sure that you have it where you want it, and then you could stamp on it. And it's really nice with wooden stamps. That's the big problem, I think, with wooden stamps. I love the way that they stamp, but I hate that you can't see where you're putting it. It's very difficult to stamp exactly where you want to stamp. But I do think that rubber stamps stamp a little crisper and a little nicer than the photopolymer. Not that you can't get the same result from a photopolymer stamp, it just seems to take a little longer to get used to how that stamp goes. And then some stamps, even like the same stamp company, the two stamps could stamp differently in photopolymer, and you have to like just pay attention to each stamp. It's I don't know. I still struggle sometimes stamping with photopolymer stamps. And I've been stamping for a while. I will say though, one of the really good bonuses about the photopolymers is storage. It's so hard to store the wood block stamps. They take up so much space and they're just a mess. Oh, I didn't do this. I bet this would be cute if you did two different colors too, like if I did the taupe maybe as an outline and then did the blue in the inside or something like that. That might be cute, but I won't try it since we're doing a hurry. La la la. I have not really used the wet wipe technique, but I really do like it. It was helping me when I was doing this stem, but I need to count my blessings. I've really been doing good without getting the stem blue. Ew, that one was way off. Oh well. Just looks like a bunch of flowers, which is what it's supposed to look like. And this is the last one, folks. We are doing so well. And by we, I mean me. I cracked myself up. I tell that to the guys at work sometimes. I'll be like, yeah, we need to do whatever, whatever, whatever. And then I'll say, by we, I mean you. Being the boss has its perks sometimes. But I have an amazing team. I love the people I work with. I love my job. I love my boss. It's great. We really do feel like family. Okay, so there we go. All of those are done, and I am going to do what I said I wasn't going to do, but I'm going to try that out. Let's see how that looks, shall we? If I do this one. In Tip Top Taupe, and then I go over it with the blue. I'm just curious. I don't know if I like that. Okay, I will clean these later. And by later, I mean when I'm done stamping, so that it won't take up our time. But I am going to put our ink away because I'm kind of anal. You have to take good care of your stuff, otherwise it'll get ruined. So I'm going to put these over here. And then we are almost done, guys. Okay. And I don't know where to go with those. Okay, we are going to, I did dimensionals on my other one, so I guess we'll just continue with that whole concept. We'll see if we can get by with 3. think that looks nice. All you need is love. I think this is my last sheet of dimensionals I need to get with my Stampin' Up! Gal, the Jolly Fat Elf, and tell her, help! Can you please include some dimensionals? I need dimensionals, Misty. And if you guys don't know who I'm talking about, then you are missing out. Misty is from the Jolly Fat Elf, and she is so amazing. I really enjoy her videos and her personality, and she has a really cute voice, and she's just fun, and you should check her out. And she's a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and so I can get all my goodies from her. She's like my drug dealer, because this is my addiction, man. I'm thinking about, after my daughter goes away to school next year, so in a year, still got a year, she's going to go away to college, I might become a demonstrator just for the hobbyist. I don't want to have to do shows and stuff like that. Been there, done that with some other things, and it's just not my game. So, but I would like to get the discount, so I'm thinking when the next catalog comes out, they always seem to have like a special, if you become a demonstrator, you can get whatever for whatever, and I might take advantage of it then, and because you get 20% off of every purchase. And I know I need like the Big Shot, and there's some other things that I need because I only have a Cuttlebug right now, and I've lived my whole life without the Big Shot, so I'm not going to hurry up and buy it because it's like $100 or more. And if I can save 20% on that, I'm going to try to take advantage of that. So, we are almost done, guys. I did stamp the inside of that other card. I put the "There's Only One You" sentiment in there, but I don't think I'm going to put anything in here because I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to give these as a gift, and I don't know what the people would want to put inside, where they just might want it to be just a blank card. And I tend to do that anyway. I think if you guys have watched my videos, you know that I usually leave the sentiment pretty generic, or I don't know, if I'm doing birthday cards, I can put a birthday thing or a get well thing or whatever, but most of the time I do, that's kind of crooked, I do kind of generic, or I leave it blank so that I can put in whatever I need to at the time I need to. So we are done, folks. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards that we did in, I'm gonna say, 20 minutes or less. I have not looked at the clock, and I messed up one of them, but let's see where that one is that I messed up, if we can even find it. Can we find it? Oh, yep, it's the last one. Yeah, I can see it, but that's okay. It's really gonna be all right. It will, see how this is so much lighter than this? It will dry to be this color, because this is the actual color of the Tip Top Taupe. If you see, it matches this, so that is what I used. So it will dry in a little bit of time to be that color, so this will lighten up a little bit, but it's still not even that big of a deal. I'll actually keep that for one of mine, and then the other ones I will put a ribbon around, and I will, or put it in a something and make this a nice little gift for someone so that they can have cards to give out. So I guess that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Talk to you later. Happy scrapping.